Good morning. Did you know that an estimated 72% of adults are overweight? And by the year 2030, a whopping 90% of Americans will become this statistic. Well, there is not one main reason you or someone you know is overweight. However, for those struggling with weight loss, there might be a solution for you. Here with more on their brand new approach to shedding the pounds is Dr. Stephen Wander and Milena Masaniec. Well, say welcome back to you, Dr. Wander.
Thank you.
What would you say the most common frustration is with your patients?
Well, the most common frustration, people fall into typically two categories. The first one is they think they're eating right and working out, and then they're left with one or two different troubled areas. The second camp is people who are gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, and they just can't keep it off. I mean, a lot of people, they wake up on Monday, they think they're going to try to do everything right with their food, with their exercise. By Wednesday or Thursday, they mess up a little bit, and then the weekend, they just say, I'm just going to eat everything I know I'm not supposed to eat and start again on Monday.
Yeah.
So it's a very frustrating story.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and it happens to so many people.
Also, as Dr. Wander said, the most popular trouble area are lower stomach, triceps, muffin top, chin, hips.
Oh, yeah. So what are you guys doing that's different from what other people are doing?
Well, the average person knows what they're supposed to eat. I mean, if I put a plate of chicken with vegetable versus burger and fries, everyone knows what they should choose, but they don't. Therefore, the mindset and or addictive component is not being addressed, and that is why people are getting frustrated and failing. We address that.
Yeah.
And we need to address, people need to know that there's fat burning and fat storing hormones. And so if you have more fat storing hormones happening, you're going to gain weight. So we need to address that component. One of those components is exercise. I mean, how many people go to the gym, they see the same person at the same time on the same treadmill over and over and over again, and 3 months later that person looks exactly the same.
That's very true. Yeah. So, all of that being said, and we all know people, I mean, I might be guilty of a lot of that myself. I'd go for the fries. What kind of services are you offering?
We have a lot of different services. One of our most popular services is laser-like lipo. So in other words, if you go to the gym and you want to build your bicep or any muscle, you can. But when you do cardio, you can't burn fat where you want to burn it. But with the laser, if you wanted to lose fat right on your little finger right here, we put the paddle on there and it's a laser targeted focus area. So that's one of the things we address. We also want to address the person's gut. So that's a very big component in getting the person fat burning versus fat storing. They're doing a lot of research in Europe, and they're taking stool from rats and putting them into a non-fat obese rat and into the GI system, and 60 days later that rat is fat and diabetic.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
So by cleansing and eating right and things like that, you're getting rid of all of the toxins.
Correct.
Wow. So, all right, it all sounds a little too good to be true that you could just get a laser and zap out all of the fat. Let's talk about real-life success stories. Do you have any? Like people who have
Yes, well, actually,
come
I
back?
want to tell about my mom. She came visit me from Poland. She stayed with us for 6 weeks. She was doing our program, and she lost 6 inches in her stomach because her stomach was her trouble area. She couldn't get rid of it no matter what she did. I'm so happy for her. Like right now, she looks so different. She's so happy. 6 inches in 6 weeks.
Wow, that's a lot. Oh, we're seeing these pictures now. That's your mom.
Yes.
Good results.
Awesome.
Wow. All right. I'm imagining now people are going to be blowing up your website and calling you. So who would be the ideal patient? I mean, if someone, you know, as you said, everybody has seen the people at the gym. You see them all the time from the day you started to now, and they still look the same, and they're working out like crazy. Who's your ideal patient?
Our ideal patient is someone who, A, wants to try something new, whether it be the laser-like lipo, whether it be our permanent cellulite wraps, whether it be our cleanses. And the ideal patient is someone who knows that what they're currently doing is not bringing them to where they want to be. And so we're going to be able to customize a plan just for them. So basically get them the exact data that they need, tell them what they need to eat, what to exercise, and help them permanently remove and then also target focus an area that they're having trouble with.
Can't beat that. Everybody needs that, especially with these holidays coming up. Well, thank you both for joining us. That's good information. Lots of success.